are some of the best movies that the 2010s had to offer, yet no one's watching them.
And the path was a circle. Round and round.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underrated movies of the 2010s so far. For this list, we're looking at movies released after 2010 that have remained mysteriously overlooked or forgotten over the years, and often suffered from a modest box office performance or general lack of acknowledgement, despite their quality.
She a pass or a fail?
She's a pass.
Number 10. Buried.
Yes, 911.
Hello, I'm buried. You have to help me. I can't breathe.
Who knew Ryan Reynolds could be such a fantastic dramatic actor? Not many, apparently, because Buried never fell on enough eyes.
It's hot in here and I can't breathe.
Do
Please.
you know your location, sir?
I told you somewhere in Iraq. Please help.
Iraq?
Yes, I'm a truck driver. I'm an American.
Granted, its $19 million box office take easily made a profit on a $2 million budget, but it's still largely absent from discussions of great thrillers. Reynolds' excellent performance is heart-stopping as he tries to escape being buried alive. And the film shot with an intense claustrophobic feel due to director Rodrigo Cortez's eye for darkly lit camera angles.
5 million money tonight, 9 p.m. or Tuesday. Buried like dog.
It's a gripping thriller that's bound to become a cult classic.
I'm a civilian truck driver for Creston, Roland, and Thomas. And I've been taken hostage somewhere in Iraq. I need $1 million by 9 o'clock tonight, Baghdad time. Or I'll be left to die here in this coffin that I'm buried in.
Number 9. Take Shelter.
I'm thinking about cleaning up that storm shelter out back.
Another thriller, this story about a man who builds a shelter to protect his family from a storm and his own paranoia, was praised by critics, but landed with an unwarranted thud with audiences.
They always start with a kind of storm, like a real powerful storm.
It only made $3 million at the box office, failing to make back its budget, and has since seemingly disappeared from existence.
There is a storm coming! Like nothing you have ever seen!
All this, despite Michael Shannon's hauntingly beautiful performance and the sheer dread that the film conveys. Maybe it proved too dark for viewers, but either way, Take Shelter deserves more of them.
It's still storming.
No, it's not.
I can hear it.
Number 8. Rush.
The other thing I'm remembered for is what happened on 1st August 1976, when I was chasing him like an asshole.
Most people know Chris Hemsworth from his portrayal of Thor, but they are sadly missing out on one of his most powerful roles in this movie about two rival race car drivers.
You know, we're both champions of the world. It's not bad, huh?
No, it's not bad.
Hemsworth and co-actor Daniel Bruhl turn in great performances playing the historic drivers. And the expertly shot race sequences are as exciting as anything you'd find in a blockbuster. Directed by Ron Howard and scored by the great Hans Zimmer, there really is no going wrong with this movie that many people sadly glazed over.
Hey, asshole! It was my line. I had that corner.
What, you mean the one that you spun out of and finished facing the other way? I think that corner had you.
Number 7. Looper. It's Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt co-starring in a time travel movie. What more could you want?
Up a train! Stay out of town!
The pair plays the same character, Joe, as his future self is sent back through time to be assassinated by his younger self. And the movie is just as awesome as that synopsis sounds. The film has a fantastic story with great characters, and the production design and cinematography are mesmerizing. It deserves to be hailed as a science fiction classic, but sadly, very few people seem to remember it even exists. Number 6. Super 8.
I have to help Charles finish his movie.
This J.J. Abrams movie really took us back to the good old days and was fantastic in its own right.
You know that train model you just made?
Your cargo train.
I want to blow it up and film it.
Let me blow it up.
Yeah, sure.
The film follows a group of kids making a home movie when an alien breaks free of government control and is a surprisingly deep, heartfelt nod to 80s Spielberg movies.
We're still gonna finish your movie. It's not about the movie. What are you talking about? Of course it is. Just forget it.
The story is both human and exciting, and the child actors are the best since The Goonies.
Are you kidding me?
It's an underappreciated film that deserves to be seen by more people and to be placed among the best of science fiction. Number 5. The Place Beyond the Pines.
All right! Everybody who wants to live, put your hands in the air!
With an all-star cast that features Ryan Gosling and Bradley Cooper, you'd think that this movie would be more popular than it is.
Bro. Bro, please.
Gosling plays a man who resorts to robbing banks to provide for his family, and Cooper is the cop who takes an interest. Both turn in great performances, and the movie itself tackles mature themes in an exciting, elegant fashion.
That sounds like he shot first.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is palpable, and the cinematography throughout is stunning, which creates a fantastic movie that sucks you right into the world it creates, if you take the time to watch it.
It's over.
Number 4. Killer Joe.
You ever shot anybody?
Yes.
Who?
Nobody you'd know.
While this movie is grossly underrated, we can understand how some people would be turned off by it due to the intensely dark subject matter. After all, it was directed by the man behind The Exorcist.
Let me let you in on a little secret. Guys like big butts.
They do not.
Chris Smith is in debt to some bad people, so he plots to murder his own mother for the insurance money. While it may be too much to handle, the movie is still filled with great performances, especially by Matthew McConaughey, whose work in Mud is also criminally overlooked.
You never said your name.
Mud. You can call me Mud.
The NC-17 rating is warranted, and probably kept many people away, but Killer Joe is still a darkly hilarious ride.
Easy. Easy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Number 3. Dread. Sometimes remakes can be a good thing, as evidenced by this underrated 2012 gem.
Let's find out.
An adaptation of the comic strip Judge Dredd about a man given the power to judge and execute civilians in a wasteland, Dredd was surprisingly good, filled with amazing special effects, exciting slow-motion violence, and even some well-placed satire. However, it only earned $41 million and was considered a bomb due to its $45 million budget. While some argue that the Stallone movie definitely didn't help its reputation,
You started a massacre. I caused the revolution. You betrayed the law. Law.
Dredd deserves to stand on its own and receive greater recognition.
I already picked up the fail when I lost my primary weapon. I'm not going to be a judge, and I don't need to be a mind reader to know it.
Number 2. 7 Psychopaths.
So, how's the 7 Psychopaths coming along, Marty? Slow.
Director Martin McDonagh must have been influenced by Quentin Tarantino, as this movie is the perfect mixture of thriller and dark comedy.
Well, I'm writing a screenplay with my friend called The 7 Psychopaths, and if your story is crazy or quirky enough, we might use it for our movie.
The film follows a struggling screenwriter whose friend kidnaps a gangster's Shih Tzu, setting off a string of satirical and thrilling moments.
Billy, you've got to give it back.
Give it back? I ain't gonna give back shit, let alone my Shih Tzu.
The all-star cast shines, including straight man Colin Farrell, a hilariously deadpan Christopher Walken, and an appropriately insane Sam Rockwell.
Her head almost comes off. Her head does come off. You scream out her name all sad as she does. Gaia! Gaia!
The movie unpredictably mashes gleeful humor and extreme violence into a work that is both unique and overlooked.
I want it to be life-affirming.
Life-affirming, spite-affirming. It's about 7 fucking psychopaths.
Hey!
Before we take a look at our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Hi. There he is. You wanna play? You wanna play?
Do you want me to incorporate state and federal law directly into my programming?
I like to kill him softly. From a distance. Not close enough for feelings. Don't like feelings. Don't want to think about them.
Number 1. Prisoners.
Roger, you see my daughter walk by here?
Easily one of the most overlooked movies of the decade so far, Prisoners is a fantastic film that showcases the talents of everyone involved.
I'm gonna find your daughter.
It's about 2 young girls who are kidnapped in Pennsylvania, and while it sounds simple enough, it is a dark, complex, and emotional story that hits many unpredictable beats.
Probably. Am I suspect?
No, I'm only asking because you assaulted a man who's now missing.
The performances are outstanding, specifically those by Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. And the movie was nominated for an Oscar for its breathtaking cinematography. It's a work of art that deserves all the recognition it can get. Do you agree with our list?
Yes, sir.
What movie from the 2010s do you think is underrated?
What is the source code? It's quantum mechanics, parabolic calculus. It's very complicated.
For more eye-opening top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I was just trying to buy some time because I had to reload something.